And I kept mine because I don't want a passenger up there in front.
So we're here in Mulahey, Mexico. We're about 630 miles south of the border into Baja. And we're watching Tom Rogers do his dishes.
Yeah, we're having fun now.
Yeah, he's been on the road for what? Some years now. 7 years.
Yep.
Yeah, he used to be living on a bike, and we spent a few months traveling together. And then he ended up getting this RV and becoming an RV guy.
It's not an RV, it's a bus.
Oh, it's a bus. What's the big difference?
RV is about bringing all your luxuries with you so you don't have to feel the real world. This is a camper. I move my camping gear in here so I camp where I go. I don't RV.
Yeah, well, I noticed you got a stove.
Well, I got a nice stove because I like my coffee in the morning. And I like to cook for people.
Yeah, well, I wish these papayas right here were ripe. I'd like to be eating them off of these trees.
And
so can I take them for a look inside of your bus?
Oh yeah, it's kind of trashed, but
let's take a look.
What it is.
Let's take a look at his camp.
I moved from a tent, so I just moved my camping gear into the bus. It doesn't have any of the fancy stuff.
It's got a bed, got some chairs.
Okay, there's 3 rooms in my house that I used when I was back in Florida. The kitchen,
yeah,
the bedroom, and well, I didn't have a garage, but it was my garage space with where my tools were. That's where I spent all my time. So that's what I got in the bus. I got a kitchen and place to eat, place to sleep, and then the garage.
Oh, let's take a look.
Most people would put a bathroom back there in the back, but
yeah.
Nah, I'm not that interested in that kind of stuff. They put a $1,000 toilet in there, man. I don't think I could even go to the bathroom on a $1,000 toilet. I'd be too nervous.
Oh, let's take a look in here. Make me nervous you break your toilet.
Yeah.
Driver's lounge here. It looks pretty hippy-dippy to me, Tom.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of a hippy-dippy.
Uh-huh. See, he's actually got a real stove going here. Very colorful. You got some speakers? You got like a real stereo going down there?
That's run by my phone, Bluetooth. I've been big speakers, man. I can really crank it. I can get myself thrown on it anywhere.
So how'd you end up like this? I remember when you had that big house.
Well, then...
and all the stuff in it. And you got a pool in the backyard?
Yeah. Swimming pool.
I seen you mowing the lawn out there.
A whole yard full of projects that I never got to.
Yeah.
That 69 Chevy and the old Ford pickup truck. And then I suddenly realized that I was trying to support a life that didn't exist anymore. Kids had grown up, moved out. I was... my wife had passed away, and I was like, what am I doing here? I'm killing myself trying to hang on to this stuff. So that's when I decided to leave. And then...
you didn't even sell the house or nothing, huh? You just left it there?
Walked away from that sucker. That bank was screwing me over for 8 years since my wife had passed away. Wouldn't let me refinance or anything. Took all my money, and I just said, keep it. It's all yours. So, and I also left it full.
I know, with all that stuff in there.
I drove. One of the best days of my life was watching that little rear view mirror on my BMW as that stuff got smaller and smaller and smaller.
That must have been the time you weren't...
I drove away from thousands of dollars worth of stuff. I tried selling it, and everybody was, garage salespeople coming up and trying to give me a penny on a dollar, and I just got more and more pissed, and I finally said, you know what, I'd rather give this shit away or just leave it than get ripped off for it. So that's eventually what I did after a couple of days of trying to sell all that stuff. I just got on my bike, and there was a guy that was helping me, and I said, hey man, you just sell this shit. Keep whatever you get, I don't care. Got on my bike and rode away. And it was, like I said, it was a monumental day. Because what I realized, see, what the difference between you and me and the guys on the porch is that they just never got to the point where they realized that they had nothing to lose by trying another way of living. That's the big difference. So I got to this place where it was like this doesn't make sense. I'm going to find something that makes sense. And all that material stuff that I left behind, all the tools, man,